Hi friends. Hi Rach. Happy Monday. Hi Eden. Hi everyone. Hi Paige. Hi Gabby. Hi everyone. Happy Monday. I hope we are all having a good day. Hi Melly. Hi Liz. You are just going to need yourself. Really that's about it. We're gonna get started on our backs. So you're actually gonna get started in a Shavasana. Best part of your day. That's so sweet, Melly. Thank you. I'm so excited to flow with all of you guys right now. We're gonna get started on our back right now. So just come to lay down on your spine. Getting started in a Shavasana. So just come to lay flat on your spine, flutter your eyes closed. And then maybe you find one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, or you just remain grounded right here. Start to feel the earth beneath you. Feel your sacrum press down on your mat. And allow yourself just to feel heavy right where you are. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Expand all the way up. Open mouth, exhale. Sigh it out, let it go. Do that again, big inhale, expand through your rib cage. Grounding breath out, open mouth, exhale, release.
It's with you every moment.
It's always interesting to start your class in a Shavasana and feel grounded right here in the same place that you're gonna end. So I want you to feel like this is a full circle experience as you're laying in your Shavasana to begin. What do you want to get out of these next 30 minutes?
Letting go to the way things are.
And how do you want to treat yourself, speak to yourself before we circle right back to to ending right where we start in this Shavasana. So feel yourself heavy on your mat. Then slowly give both knees a tight squeeze, rock it side to side. Massage out through your low back. Maybe you start to draw some circles with your knees one direction. Then maybe you take it the other direction. Really start to wake up your low spine. We're actually going to go into a bent knee plow pose, which when you think about it is just a rag doll on your back. So slowly start to rock forward and back with bent knees, forward and back until your toes can go all the way up and over your head. Take your hands to your low back and just start to stretch out your spine. Untuck your chin from your chest. It's okay if your toes don't even touch the mat. And keep a deep bend in your knees. This is more about opening up your thoracic spine than it is about a hamstring stretch. Take one more breath in and a breath out to open up. Listen here, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna rock all the way forward to a ragdoll pose. So, few rocks gets you there. Try and stick the landing, forward and back, from plow all the way up into your ragdoll pose. Rock forward, feet hips width distance apart, elbow to elbow grip. Notice how good that massage felt on your spine, and then you just start to sway side to side. If you have tension in your neck, option to grip at the base of your neck, and maybe you nod your head no, shake your head yes. Open up. And if you have any sort of grip, switch it out so your opposite hand's on top, so that you give yourself a moment right here to feel grounded. Then slowly plant your palms down to your mat. Take a ragdoll twist to the right. Inhale, reach your right arm high, hold and breathe. This side is focusing on opening up through your right hamstring, so extend your right knee as much as you can. I know it's early on. Then use your left hand as a steering wheel to sweep your left shoulder underneath your right. One more breath in to activate your obliques. Exhale, release. Left side, inhale your left arm high, hold and breathe. Notice how this side differs from the other as you begin to wake up your body. Maybe you favor one side more. Maybe one side feels a little bit more closed off. But know that when you come to your mat, you're working to find a center ground. One more breath in. Breath out, release. Toe heel your feet to touch in the center line of your mat. And on an inhale breath, rise all the way up to stand with your head coming up last. Find your hands in through heart center and flutter your eyes closed. As you ground in here with Anjali Mudra in your hands, press your hands into heart center and feel yourself so grateful to be alive and breathing today in this healthy body. It is such a blessing. As I was journaling this morning, I was thinking a lot about how our internal reactions and conversations impacts what's going on outside of us. So I'm going to read you a little excerpt of my journal from this morning. You are only receiving as much as you are willing to open your eyes and heart to. You are only growing as much as the effort you are willing to put forth. You are only healing as much as the grace you are giving yourself. With that, I want you to take the mantra of I am worthy of receiving goodness into your heart. Let this flow be all about receiving the love and light that this practice can give you so that you enhance your capacity to love and can leave this practice willing to show all of that love to those around you. So big inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, release, let it go. Reseal your lips. This time, Ujjayi breath in through your nose, fill up. Ujjayi breath out through your nose, feel your core ignite. Let that be a furnace inside your body for this flow. Inhale, mountain pose, reach your arms high, hold and breathe. Start to activate your low body, your quads and glutes, and hinge your tailbone in line with your spine. Use your obliques and intercostal muscles to lift your rib cage up, but then relax your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale. Exhale, baby back bend. Squeeze your glutes. Rock your weight to your heels and then squeeze through your shoulders and let your shoulder blades be a shelf for your spine. Inhale back up, mountain pose, grow tall. Exhale, forward fold, ride your breath down, hinge at your hips. Inhale, halfway lift, reset your spine. Exhale, high plank and hold. Plant your palms. Setting up for something later in class, I want you to build shoulder strength today. So we're gonna go through a reverse chaturanga. It looks like this. Everyone hinge forward. Exhale, low plank, hinge at your hips. Rather elbows, hello. Inhale, up dog, shine through your chest. Listen for the change. Exhale, back to your low plank, tricep push up. Inhale, up, high plank. Press to the tops of your hands. Exhale, downward facing dog. Shoot your hips up and back. Big breath in through your nose. Audible exhale out. I would love for you to flow with that exact chaturanga for the rest of class, but know that you always have the opportunity to do your traditional. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, reset. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, root to rise. Exhale, baby back bend, crack open through your heart. Inhale, back up, mountain. Exhale, forward fold, ride your breath down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank to low, reverse chaturanga. When you're in your up dog, you take it right back to your low plank. Keep your hips in line with your shoulders. Press up, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Hips go up and back. One more time through. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, migrate to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, reset your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, root to rise. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, right back up through mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Let your body get lost in this flow. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, reverse chaturanga, flow it through. Remember all of your options. You are up to receiving this goodness in whatever way you choose. Downward facing dog is where we meet. Big breath in through your nose. Audible exhale out through your mouth, release. Switching gears, inhale your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step your foot between your palms. Inhale, warrior two. Ground your back foot, tee out your arms, hold and breathe. First big external rotation through your hip, so be a little gentle. Commit to the bend in your front knee so that you start to tone your right hamstring, but then pull your knee out towards your pinky toe so that you feel a stretch through your right hip flexor. Inhale to extend your spine. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward and down. Press your tricep into your inner thigh so that you start to build right side oblique strength. Then reach your top arm a little bit higher so that you get out of dumping into your hip flexor and more into activating your right side oblique. Look forward, gaze forward, and inhale, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Hinge forward, hold. Now, I always like to drop my fingertips, but if you don't like to do that, just to start, you can rest on top of a pillow, a water bottle, but the goal is to always get oriented enough so that you can dangle your fingertips and find balance. Your body becomes so narrow here that you could fit between 2 panes of glass, and you use your strong right side oblique to keep yourself elevated. One inhale keeps you here. Listen here. Exhale, quad stretch. Kick your left heel towards your butt. Grab with your top hand. Also known as sugar cane pose. It's a nice quad stretch just to open up the front line of your left leg. One more inhale. And an exhale to kick and stretch. Listen here, ground down, big movement. Inhale, reverse warrior. Release your grip, tick-tock your arms and gaze, hold and breathe. Relax your right shoulder away from your ear. Commit to your lunge. Reintegrate that bend into your body and squeeze through your glutes to take it out of your low back. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga. Cartwheel your palms down and flow through. Inhale, upward facing dog, shine through your heart. Maybe you take the reverse or you go right back to your downward facing dog. That's where we all meet. Big breath in through your nose. Audible exhale through your mouth. Left side, inhale your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step your foot between your palms. Inhale, warrior 2. Cartwheel open, hold and breathe. To be honest, in all of my sequences, not one of them has opened straight to a warrior 2, and sometimes it just feels so nice to go right back to your roots. This beautiful external rotation gets your inner thigh activated while also stretching through your outer glutes. Inhale to release. Exhale, extended side angle. You reach forward and down. Know that you can always rest your elbow on top of your thigh. It's early, and you're just warming up. So if that gets you a little bit more support into your low spine, that's perfect. Send your gaze up to the ceiling so that your gaze informs your energy. Gaze forward now. Inhale, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Take off, hold, and breathe. Remember, 2 panes of glass. Now I want you to feel your floating back leg. Lift your pinky toe so it's in line with your hip. Listen here, pull your toes like 1 inch forward so that you actually start to fire through your outer hip, your abductor, and into your glute medius. Listen here, inhale, exhale, quad stretch. Drop your fingertips, kick your butt to your heel. Nope, heel to your butt. I swear I know body parts. And stretch your quad. This is another really gentle way to stretch your quad. I was talking about this last night in class. If you don't like knee pressure on the ground, know that there's so many other ways to stretch the front line of your leg than just being grounded. Listen here, release your grip, inhale, reverse warrior. Ground down with control, tick-tock your arms and gaze, hold and breathe. If you crave more oblique work, release your back arm, maybe you even find a half bind, so that you have to rely on your core only to keep this stretch. One more inhale, lengthens through your side body. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga. Know you can do that reverse to build your shoulder strength for what's to come. We meet in a downward facing dog. Big breath in through your nose. Audible exhale, sigh it out. You're alone, so just let it feel good. Be authentic with yourself. That's your Sun B. We're gonna flow that 2 times, linking breath to movement, and then take it down to our mat. So inhale your right heel high. Exhale, low lunge. You are so worthy of goodness. Inhale, warrior 2, tee out your arms. Exhale, extended side angle, tick-tock. Look forward, gaze forward. Inhale, half moon, stick your landing. Exhale, quad stretch, kick your butt to your heel. Inhale, reverse warrior. Use your front arm as a push off. Exhale, high to low plank. Maybe you just hold your plank and meet straight in a down dog. Take what your body needs. You are in charge of your healing. Inhale your left heel high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, warrior 2. Feel your strength as you rise. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, half moon. Launch all the way forward. Exhale, quad stretch. With grace, kick your butt to your heel. Inhale, reverse warrior. Launch off your front leg, tick-tock. Exhale, high to low plank. Chaturanga, take it down. Build that strength through your upper body and through your core. We meet all the way back, downward facing dog. One more time through to get your heart rate up. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, warrior 2, big T of your arms. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, half moon. Launch off, use your inner thighs. Exhale, quad stretch. Open up through your leg. Inhale, reverse warrior. TikTok your arms and gaze. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga. Take whatever variation you feel in your heart. We meet downward facing dog. Last time, inhale up with your left leg. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, warrior two, rotate it open. Exhale, extended side angle. Hello, left side oblique. Inhale, half moon. Stay in it with your left side oblique. Exhale, quad stretch. Let your core stabilize your low back. Inhale, reverse warrior. Takes it back down to your mat. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga. Flow all the way through. We meet downward facing dog. Once you're in that down dog, big breath in through your nose. Audible exhale out, sigh it out, release. Inhale your right heel high. Exhale, half pigeon, thread it through. You have the opportunity to get your heart rate up. And now we take it down to your mat to give you an opportunity to be grounded. Option to stay up on your palms or take it to your forearms. Maybe you even drop your forehead down to your mat if that feels good for you. Wherever you are, I want you to press through your left big toe to pull and plug your left hip up to meet your right. That way your hips are nice and level right here. Big breaths in through your nose. Big breaths out through your mouth. But if you crave that heat a little bit more, know you can always stick to your Ujjayi Pranayama. Feel this juicy stretch through your outer right hip. Then root back down through your palms. Lift up through your chest. And then, listen here, we're going to wide-legged forward fold, Prasarita. So curl your back toes under, find a little lunge with your front leg, and pivot to the side of your mat. Wide-legged forward fold, Prasarita. Reach between your legs and hinge at your hips. I was teaching a small class the other day. Honestly, it was just me and my best friend, Cece. And she asked why our heels are out rather than in our wide-legged forward fold. Fun anatomy fact, your glutes are the only muscle group in your legs that release horizontally. So that's why your heels go out, so that you can release your glutes, and it also brings less tension to your IT bands, the tendons that run down the side of your legs. So here's the deal, you have the option to just hang out, or you have the option to start to recirculate the blood in your head and find a headstand. You can go into tripod, or I am craving a supported headstand where my forearms are down. Maybe you come through a V, or you just kick your legs straight up, but you've got about 15 seconds upside down if you crave it. Find stillness, and remember, you are in charge of the goodness that you let in. You can only let in the light if you're willing to see it. And if you're willing to put that right back out into the world. Inversions. Begin to make your way back down to your mat in whatever way you came out. Find a halfway lift, inhale. Listen here, exhale, low lunge, back of your mat. Find half pigeon. Toe heel your left toes to the side of your mat and settle down. Now you're facing the back of your mat. Maybe you come down to your forearms. Maybe you surrender all the way down. It's up to you. That was your one little chance to get upside down. Know that this entire flow was written to build immunity, was built to flush out any leftover lactic acid in your body, to recirculate your blood, to do some twists and work into your core, to get upside down if you craved that inversion in your body. Because I think it's so important to be continuing to take care of ourselves. And yes, that is through our yoga practice, but there are so many postures that do promote immunity right now. And that's so important. So as you sit here in this half pigeon, let these words sink back into you. You're only receiving as much as you're willing to open your eyes to. You are only growing as much as your effort that you are willing to put forth. You are only healing as much as the grace that you are giving to yourself. Slowly rise up through your palms. This time, inhale, curl your back toes under. Shoot up, 3-limb down dog. Your left leg goes high. Make your way back to a downward facing dog. Bend your knees, gaze to the back of your mat, and slowly walk your hands to the back of your mat. Ragdoll pose. Now we're just facing backwards. Sway it side to side for a few moments to open up your low spine. Then slowly rise up through your palms and turn yourself around. Come to face the front of your mat and take a seat. Once you're there, extend your legs nice and long through your heels. Prepare for a seated forward fold. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, seated forward fold. Surrender your heart down. Work your nose down towards your knees. Open up through your low spine, your sacrum. If you crave more low back release, know that you can always bring a slight bend into your knees. And just feel yourself grounded right here. One more breath gives you length in your spine. One more exhale gives you length in your hamstrings. On an inhale breath, slowly rise all the way up through your spine. Exhale all the way onto your back. Come to lower flat onto your spine. Ground down through your feet. Nice and flat, set up for a bridge pose. Draw your heels in so much so that your fingertips could graze the backs of your feet. And then inhale, bridge pose. Shoot your hips up, hold and breathe. Firstly, untuck your chin from your chest. Then imagine you had a block or a pillow in between your inner thighs. Squeeze energetically your inner thighs towards one another. Then rock your weight to your heels and notice what it feels like right here to lift through your hips and through the backside of your legs rather than your quads. Your quads are here right now to support you, but I want you to strengthen your glutes and your hamstrings. One more breath up. Breath down, release your hips. Give yourself just this moment right here. Know that you can flow through another round of bridge on your own, but I'm going to cue you through one round of wheel. If you are flowing with me, first plant your palms on either side of your head and ensure that your palms can be flat. I normally shimmy my shoulders down a bit. Then first inhale up onto the crown of your head if you need that for support, and then exhale, press all the way up. Work your heels in slightly, keep your gaze straight behind you. This is a huge frontline body opener, but squeeze your glutes to protect your low spine. You're here for 4, for 3, all the way up, extend 2, and 1. Lower all the way down. Wherever you are, find Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet to touch, one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. The forever symbol of your presence is your heart beating beneath your chest. Left out, lonely. Know that your presence matters and that it's palpable. It often introduces yourself before you even get a word out of your mouth. And I think that can be even true through a screen. So this is just my daily reminder to be cognizant of the presence that you put out, because that is felt by those around you. Grab for your knees, pull them into your chest, and give them a tight squeeze. We're going to set up for one shoulder stand. Shoulder stand is where you reach your toes straight up towards the ceiling, but really important, I want your palms at your low back. One reminder, never tilt your chin left or right, keep your gaze straight up. Slowly reach your legs up like you did some momentum from that cloud, and then plant your palms at the base of your low spine. You can't see it, but you often have your elbows out wider than they need to be. So rock your elbows in, and then press up, squeeze up with your glutes and with your core. Allow yourself to stay for just a moment to let your blood recirculate, to come all the way rushing back to your heart. You're here for 4, 3, we take it to fish pose in 2, Roll all the way down in one fish pose. Anchor down through your forearms and rock up onto your forearms. I sit my butt onto my hands so that they're grounded. Drop your head all the way back. At first, before this, your throat chakra was completely closed off, and now it's burst right open. Point through your toes to send energy out through your feet, and let your head hang heavy. One more breath in. Breath out, release. Release your hands from underneath your butt and hug your knees into your chest. Extend your left leg long. Kick your right foot up in front of you. Reach for as far forward as you can get. Maybe it's even your big toe with your peace fingers. Maybe it's just your shin, that's fine. But take a little hamstring stretch here. Big inhale. Listen here, left hand comes to your hip. Open up for an inner thigh stretch. If you have your toes, use your strong bicep to pull your toes closer towards your face. If you're holding your shin, you can do the same thing. Doesn't matter which grip you have, but I want both hips down on your mat. Breath in, listen here, exhale, supine twist on your breath out. Send your right knee across your body. Drop your right chin towards your chest and towards your right shoulder. Take this beautiful stretch through your spine. You only have one more side of this. You've taken 30 minutes of your day to let goodness into your life. And how are you going to carry that mantra out? How are you going to talk to yourself when you realize that you're into some pessimistic thoughts? When you start to pick yourself apart in your brain, how can you re-navigate back to I am worthy of receiving goodness? Come back up through center. Give both knees a neutral squeeze through your spine. And then we'll take that all on the left. So extend your right leg long, and first just find a hamstring stretch through your left leg, whether that be with your shin or with your toe. Try and relax your shoulders onto your mat as much as you can. Breath in, breath out, inner thigh stretch. Letter C with your hand to big toe pose. Right hand comes to your right hip bone. Let it be a subtle reminder of remaining grounded. Both sides are equally working here to keep yourself safe. Feel this juicy stretch through your left inner thigh. Inhale. Exhale, supine twist takes you across your chest. Keep both shoulders rooted. Maybe you even get a few cracks out of your spine. It's my favorite part of a supine twist is when I feel like I am a Rice Krispie treat. Snap, crackle, pop. Drop your left chin to your shoulder. And feel all of this goodness seep into your bones, to the root of who you are. You are worthy of goodness just because you exist. And slowly come back up through center one final time. Give both knees a hug, a kiss, a squeeze. Your biggest breath in through your nose. Biggest audible exhale out, Shavasana. Send your arms long on your spine and allow yourself to just heavy in right here. Into your Shavasana. As I said before, it's the same place that you started your class. Now you've come full circle to end it. You've spent about 29 minutes soaking in the goodness of your muscles, of your bones. And now it's your job to really take on the hard part of yoga, which is believing everything you say when you're in this happy, joyful state. And repeating it to yourself when things get a little bit more difficult. When you have to take off the rose-colored glasses and really see what's going on. And we all have those moments because that's called being human. But the magic of yoga really starts to kick in when you let your practice transcend your mat. And when you really let all of that goodness seep into exactly who you are. And that's a practice that I think we'll all be working at every single day of our life. And that's kind of the point, that as we change, as we grow, as we develop, so does the language that we use when speaking to ourselves. So does the self-worth that we believe we have. After all, the whole point of yoga is not to get to a single destination, but it's to enjoy the journey. It's to learn on the journey. It's to let yourself develop on the journey. You are worthy of receiving goodness. You are only healing as much as the grace that you are giving yourself. And you are only receiving as much as you are willing to open your eyes to. You are only growing as much as the effort you are willing to put forth. Begin to invite some subtle movement back into your body. Wiggle through your fingertips and your toes. Nod your chin side to side, shoulder to shoulder. And on an inhale breath, reach both arms high up overhead. Exhale into a fetal posture if your body's calling it. And then slowly rise up into an easy seat Sukhasana with your hands to your heart. Take a big breath in through your nose, fill up. Audible exhale out, release. Draw your thumbs to your third eye center, your Ajna chakra. I honor the place in all of you that is of light, love, truth, and peace because it's also within me. And in sharing that place, we all become one. We bow forward, we say, Namaste. Namaste, friends. Happy Monday. I hope that flow really seeped into your heart as much as it did as I was writing it this morning. This week, me and my team are accepting donations to Masks On. It's an awesome nonprofit that's building masks for clinicians and healthcare institutes that don't have access to FDA-approved PPE, and these are FDA-approved PPE. So they build them and they send them free of charge, which is super amazing. I just posted a little information on my story about it. So if you feel the need or call to donate, my Instagram and Venmo are the same. Thank you, friends, for joining. Have a great rest of your Monday. I love seeing all of your faces always.